it's me. I went out today running errands, and on my way doing whatever, I stopped at Dollar Tree and I went by Kroger, Walmart, and I wanted to show you guys some of the goodies that I picked up. I'll start with Kroger because it's the least. I've got nothing too fun, just flings for the washing machine, and then I got 6 of these mini Hershey Kisses. Um, they're buy two get one free, and then they're 2 for $3. So, I got 6 of them. One for my mom, one for her boss, one for my mom's friend, and then 3 of them for 3 of my friends because I am hosting a girls' night at the beginning of March, and I'm going to put those in goodie bags that I give everybody. Okay, I'll do Walmart next because it's the next to least. I got this reusable cup, Stitch. It's the double-walled insulated, just la-di-da. I actually have 4 new ones. I've got 2 over on my counter that are waiting to be washed, and they're Jack Skellington. Now, this one is a little different. It's the pencil-drawn Ariel, if I can get it open, and it comes with little seashell ice cubes. And one of the Jack Skellington, cups comes with faces of Jack ice cubes. Next thing I got from Walmart are just some tennis balls for my dog because she can never keep up with hers. I got some really cute piggy slippers on sale for $5. And then my friend actually got this for me a few days ago. It is a mermaid pillow. My nephew found it, and apparently he thought I would love it, so they picked that up for me. And then I think that is it from Walmart. Oh, and batteries for my dog's collar. Those things are expensive. I've bought the ones from Dollar Tree, and they only last a day, maybe 2. So I just went ahead and bit the bullet and paid the $8 for the Energizer. I'm going to do Dollar Tree now. I'm going to start with the books and the other things, and then I'll do food stuff last. I picked this up a couple of days ago. It's just one of the basic detangling brushes. Hopefully it works on this mop. Excuse that. My dog had puppies and they're yelling for mommy. I found some movies. I found Closed Circuit. From the producers of Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy comes a riveting and suspenseful mystery starring Eric Bana and Rebecca Hall. A high-profile terrorism case unexpectedly brings 2 exceptional lawyers, Bana and Hall, with a romantic past together on the defense team. They soon realize they've stepped into a dangerous web of cover-ups and lies, and their knowledge of the government's top-secret classified evidence has put their reputations and lives at stake. Co-starring Sierra Hines, Julia Stiles, and Jim Broadbent, it's a non-stop, heart-racing guessing game that critics call an entertaining conspiracy thriller. I don't know. It seemed like a good watch. And then I got the Yo Gabba Gabba Christmas episodes and the Yo Gabba Gabba Live for my nephew. He has very few movies that my friend can just pop in and he'll sit there and watch while she cleans or whatever. So that I've taken it upon myself to, gotta scoot up, provide her with those. He got a few of them for Christmas, but when I find dollar movies, heck yeah. Next thing I got are the Nature Garden Sleep Aid. These things work wonders. I take them when I get home after work. because I usually work 2 to 11, so when I get home at like 11:30, 12 o'clock, I'll pop one of these after I've gotten in my pajamas and walked the dogs, sit down, read a book, watch an episode of TV or something, and within 30 minutes to an hour, I'm gone. They are great. I got this really nice Pure Attractions Melon and Plum Body Mist. I have one more, and I can't remember what it's called. It's the purple one, and I love it. So I smelled that one. It was good. I wish I could have found more of these. I would have given them as Christmas presents, belated Christmas presents. I have family coming in March, so we're going to exchange Christmas presents then. It says, I only do beer runs. And the bad thing is 2 of the guys are military. So they have to do PT and things. So I thought they would have gotten a kick out of those. But unfortunately, there was only one. So I'm going to give it to a friend for a birthday present, since I couldn't find 2. I got Skinny Meals and Heels. Prep ahead figure-friendly dishes for the busy home chef. Comes with snacks and nibbles, starters, salads for dinner or on the side, soups for dinner or to start, weekday dinners in under 1 hour, beef, pork, lamb, which I will not be doing, poultry, veggie, and seafood, weekend cooking, skinny sweets. So it looked interesting. I got the last 2 copies they had, one for a birthday present for a friend and one for me. I got The Secret Diary of Lizzie Bennet. This actually started out as a YouTube channel. My friend had me subscribe to it years and years ago. I watched 2 or 3 episodes, kind of lost interest a little bit, and I actually unsubscribed months ago because there was nothing new coming out, and I didn't realize that the reason why was because she turned that YouTube channel into a book. 24-year-old grad student Lizzie Bennet is saddled with student loan debt and still living at home along with her 2 sisters, Beautiful Jane and Reckless Lydia. When she records her reflections on life for her thesis project and posts them on YouTube, she has no idea the Lizzie Bennet Diaries will soon take on a life of their own, turning the Bennet sisters into internet celebrities seemingly overnight. When rich and handsome Bing Lee comes to town along with his stuck-up friend William Darcy, things really start to get interesting for the Bennets and for Lizzie's viewers. But not everything happens on screen. Lucky for us, Lizzie has a secret diary. The Secret Diary of Lizzie Bennet takes readers deep inside Lizzie's world and well beyond the confines of her camera. From the wedding where she first meets William Darcy to the local hangout of Carter's Bar and much more. Lizzie's private musings are filled with revealing details about the Bennet household, including her growing suspicions about her parents' unstable financial situation, her sister's budding relationship with Bing Lee, and the perils of her unexpected fame and her uncertainty over her future and whom she wants to share it with. Featuring plenty of fresh twists to delight fans and new readers alike, The Secret Diary of Lizzie Bennet expands on the web series phenomenon that captivated a generation and reimagines the Pride and Prejudice story like never before. So, I guess I need to go actually watch the Lizzie Bennet Diaries and then read this, since this seems to be an add-on. But I remember it was pretty cool. It made me laugh. So I probably will sit down and rewatch it just to refresh myself before reading that. I got this as a present for my niece and nephews. I try to read to them at night when I'm babysitting. Oh, hush, Tennant. Sorry, that's my dog. He's in bed, not happy. Tennant! Thank you. It's just the Box Trolls. It's the original novel based on the new movie. So it's just a novel, the novelization of the movie, The Box Trolls. I don't remember if they liked it or if they even saw it, but it's a kid-friendly novel, so I figured they'd like it. Songs of Willow Frost. Seattle, 1934. 12-year-old William Ing, a Chinese-American boy, has lived at Sacred Heart Orphanage ever since his mother was carried away from their small apartment 5 years ago. But now William, in a rare visit to the movies, has glimpsed an actress on the silver screen who goes by the name of Willow Frost. Struck by her features, William is convinced that she is his mother. Determined to find her, William escapes from Sacred Heart with his friend Charlotte. The pair navigate the streets of Seattle, where they must not only survive, but confront the mysteries of William's past and his connection to Willow Frost, a woman whose story is far more complicated than any fantasy portrayed on screen. I really liked Snowflower and the Secret Fan. There's one other one I read. I actually have the sequel to it. And since one of the other ones I have is based in similar times, I thought I would give this a read. I got A Blaze of Glory. Spring 1862, the Confederate Army in the West teeters on the brink of collapse. General Albert Sidney Johnston is forced to abandon the critical city of Nashville and rally his troops in defense of the Memphis and Charleston Railroad. Hot on Johnston's trail are two of the Union's best generals, Ulysses Grant and Don Carlos Buell. If their combined forces can crush Johnston's army and capture the railroad, the war in the West likely will be over. There's just one problem. Johnston knows of the Union plans and is poised to launch an audacious surprise attack on Grant's encampment, a small settlement in southwestern Tennessee anchored by a humble church named Shiloh. Drawing on meticulous research, Jeff Sarah dramatizes the key decisions of the commanders on both sides of the conflict and brings to life the junior officers, conscripts, and enlisted men who gave their all for the cause. With stunning immediacy, Shara takes us inside the maelstrom of Shiloh, I cannot pronounce that word, as no novelist has done before. My dad loves the Civil War, and I've always grown up with Glory, Andersonville, Blue and the Gray. All of those movies were always on repeat at my house. So I have a slight working knowledge of the Civil War. If I didn't, my dad would be very, very vastly disappointed in me. So I figured I would give this a read. I just pushed you guys back, and I'm probably about to pull you forward. My feet are going to sleep on me. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to wiggle. There we go. Okay. I got Cloud Atlas. Apparently, I was supposed to pay $11.25 for this book. I paid $1. I'm not going to read the description for this because it is a major motion picture. So I'm sure a few of you have read it, or seen it at least. I've seen some of it. I watched it somewhere and I caught bits and pieces, but I really liked it, and so I'm going to read it and rewatch it. I know some people, you either loved it or you hated it, I do believe was the general consensus. I got Impossible. A family cursed, 3 impossible tasks, only true love can save her. Lucy Scarborough is 17 when she is stricken by the curse that has haunted her family for generations. It requires all the women to attempt 3 insurmountable tasks, and the price of failure is madness. But Lucy won't be alone as she faces her fate. She has her fiercely protective foster parents beside her, and she has Zach, whose strength amazes her more each day. But is there love enough to help Lucy conquer an age-old evil? Inspired by the ballad Scarborough Fair, the New York Times bestseller Impossible combines suspense, fantasy, and romance to tell a story of love and family conquering all. There's another one called Unthinkable, or it's a companion novel. If I like this one, I may spend the $6 and buy unthinkable. I have Troika, Miami. At 23, Perla is wise beyond her years, but that wisdom cannot save her from an empty existence. Born in Cuba, she came to Miami with her parents as a young girl, but after her beloved father passes away, she finds herself living with her mother in a modest house in Little Havana and working as a stripper in a seedy Fort Lauderdale club. There doesn't seem to be much of a future for Perla. This isn't the life she envisioned for herself, and she often wonders what it would be like if her father were still alive. There must be something better out there. Perla just doesn't know what. Siberia. Julian is a Russian orphan. His father was a legendary Siberian hunter, his mother a devoted wife and parent. But when his father falls victim to his own bravery and his mother crumbles in the aftermath of his death, Julian finds himself living in a dilapidated home for boys. Yet he soon discovers that he has more in common with his father than he originally thought. And with the help of an unlikely mentor, he is schooled for success beyond anything he could imagine. New York City. Sophie is an elegant, wealthy woman who lives on Fifth Avenue. Life has taught her to be direct, sometimes disarmingly so. And even though she seems to have all the money in the world, Sophie cannot buy the one thing that was taken away from her. These three very different lives are about to collide, and when they do, Perla, Julian, and Sophie will learn that love and forgiveness can sometimes be found in the most surprising places. I've been burned by books like this before, buying them at the Dollar Tree. Most recently, the Land Rush Brides. It was supposed to be 3 stories in one. I couldn't get through them. I told myself, I'm going to read these. I'm going to read them. I don't care if it doesn't interest me. I'm going to get through it. And I got to chapter 8 of just one of them, just the very first story in it. And I couldn't. I was going through it pretty fast, but it was just, there was nothing that made me want to keep reading it. And then there was another one, Dark Songs or something like that. The book, it was a very, very bad 50 Shades of Grey knockoff. And 50 Shades of Grey is not the greatest literary work. But this was grasping for 50 Shades of Grey. I found myself more interested in the side character's story because there was 3 or 4 chapters. 3 or 4 chapters in, it started telling the story of 2 side characters called April and Decker. And I was flipping through the book until I saw a chapter that told their story alone, just because there was more interest for April and Decker than there was for the main characters of the story. And so I read their portion, read how it ended for them, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. Because I didn't care about the 2 main characters. Like I said, it was a very bad reach for 50 Shades of Grey. Anyways, I'm sorry about that. I got Ella and The Forever of Ella and Micah. This is actually a series, and it makes me mad. There's The Secret of Ella and Micah, The Forever and Ella of Micah, and then I don't think it tells you the last one. It doesn't. There's one more. The Temptation of Leela and Ethan was a really good one. I read that one, but it's its own standalone book, which made me grab this one, not realizing there is a first one to this. I thought this was its own standalone. There's a first one and a last one. This is the middle one. I think I may actually have the last one somewhere. I'm not sure, but I know I need the first one, so I can't read this one. And I don't want to tell you what it's about without having the first ones. So it's basically girl has dark secrets and doesn't want to get in a relationship with all the baggage, and this guy wants to be in a relationship. So it's their struggle back and forth of I do, I don't, I do, I don't, I do, but I don't, you know, a generalized romance novel. 2 more and then we're done. Oh, sorry. Oh, there it went. Okay, next one is Icons. It's by the co-author of Beautiful Creatures. Everything changed on the day the icon appeared in Los Angeles, the day the power stopped, the day Doll's family dropped dead, the day Earth lost a war it didn't know it was fighting. Since then, Doll has lived a simple life in the countryside with fellow survivor Ro, safe from the shadow of the icon and its terrifying power, hiding from the one truth she can't avoid. They're different. They survived. Why? When the government discovers their secret, they are forced to join faint-hearted Tima and charismatic Lucas in captivity. Called the Icon Children, the 4 are the only humans on Earth immune to the power of the Icons. Torn between brooding Ro and her evolving feelings for Lucas, between a past and a future, Doll's heart has never been more vulnerable, and as tensions escalate, the Icon Children discover that their explosive emotions, which they've always thought to be their greatest weakness, may actually be their greatest strength. So, I don't know. I like Hunger Games. I might like it. And then Blood of the Lamb. Reading this document, dear friend, will shatter the church. Reading these words in a letter in a dusty archive, Thomas Kelly is skeptical. The papers to which they refer have vanished, but Father Kelly, a Jesuit priest, doubts that anything could ever have had that power, until the Vatican suddenly calls him to Rome to begin a desperate search for that very document. Meanwhile, standing before a council of her people, Livia Pietro receives instructions. She must find a Jesuit priest who has recently arrived in Rome and join his search for a document that contains a secret so shocking it has the power to destroy not only the Catholic Church, but Livia's people as well. As cryptic messages from the past throw Thomas and Livia into a treacherous world of art, religion, and conspiracy, they are pursued by those who would cross any line to obtain the document for themselves. Thomas and Livia must race to stop the chaos and destruction that the revelation of these secrets would create. Livia, though, has a secret of her own. She and her people are vampires. In a sprawling tapestry that contains the religious intrigue of Dan Brown with the otherworldly terror of Stephanie Meyer, Blood of the Lamb is an unforgettable journey into an unthinkable past. Oh, that's cool. That is the cover. So, those are all the books I picked up today and past few days. Okay, real quick. I got 8 of these, 2 pink, 2 purple, 2 green, and 2 blue. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them just yet. However, I will find a use at my new house. I was thinking about putting lunch meats and cheeses in one, and just helping to keep everything corralled in my fridge. I don't know just yet. We'll figure it out. Okay. I have been wanting to try this pink guava juice, and all that's in it is water, guava pulp, sugar, citric acid, CMC, carmine, natural flavor, vitamin C, and sucralose. Doesn't have aspartame, so I don't care. I got 2 of the coconut oil cooking sprays. I don't know where the other one is right this second. I love these things. I got some crackers, cream cheese and chive, pizza sauce for my pizza crust because I was going to have pepperoni pizza tonight. But instead, I took my mommy out for sushi for early Valentine's because most likely we will both have to work that day. I got my $1 pizza crust. I got my doggy coconut oil. I found these and I got 2 of each of them. See if I can find. the other one. The blue one is peanut, pumpkin seed, and blueberries. 9 grams of fat per serving. And then the pink one is peanut, sunflower, pumpkin seed, and cranberries. If I like them, I may go pick up more of them. But like I said, I got 2 of each. I got some apple pie snaps from Stouffer's. Sounded good. I could not believe I found these. And this is the only pack I found, or else I would have bought so many more. I know the rosemary ones are delicious. So I'm hoping these are good, and I'm going to go to the other Dollar Tree in town and see if they have them. Pepperonis for my pizza. These I found today, and I like buying these mini containers for my lunches. They're really easy to pack, you know. One is diced pears and light syrup, and then the other ones are mangoes and lightly sweetened coconut water. If these are good, I will so go back and get more of these, because I know my mom will not eat them because they have coconut. Yeah. I got some popped barbecue chips, goldfish, s'mores Pop-Tarts, and cookies and cream. Three Russell Stover's marshmallow eggs. I got 2 of these, and I don't know if they're any good, but I have some Badia seasoning, and it's good, so I figured I would give these marinades a try. All that's in it is orange and grapefruit juice from concentrate, vinegar, dehydrated vegetables, garlic and onions, salt, spices, herbs, bitter orange concentrate, xanthan gum, sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate, and sodium metabisulfite. Sulfite. So, I mean, all in all, I can pretty much pronounce it. Don't know what it is, but I can pronounce it. And then I got this and the only reason, I will admit it, the only reason I bought this was because of Dorky SpongeBob. That's it. They had a Squidward and another SpongeBob, and I was gonna buy one of each for my niece and nephew, but I decided not to. I don't think they would have drank them. They wouldn't have enjoyed them. They had some soccer balls and stuff like that, but they're not really into sports, so I didn't worry about that. Hair ties, because I have a lot of this. It doesn't look like it, but there's a lot. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 of these. I got 2 of the charms, and one of these is for that girl's night. 1 of the sugar daddy. 2 of the Tootsie Pops. 1 is again for the party. 2 Airheads. 1 Junior Mint. And 1 Tootsie Pop. These were so cute, I could not leave these. That, and I think the other hand sanitizers at Dollar Tree sell will fit in this. So if so, yay. I got 3 poofs. I have one of the girls that's coming to my girls' night had commented on wanting one of these. And so when I saw them for $1, because Walmart sells them for $3, when I saw these, I went ahead and grabbed one for each of the girls. I grabbed some of these. I figured I'd give them a try. Hey. And then I got four of these. One of these is for me. You can never have too many tweezers because all of mine seem to go missing. And then 3 for the girls' night bags. And then these are for my little sister. They're just watercolor colored pencils. Oh, I think I broke one by accident. Those are the colors. And last bag. Oh, no, it was right up. 2 of these. These things are a lifesaver for my closet. These were too cute. I couldn't leave them. They're just sticker packs. One is kind of nerd related, and then one is little animals. I got 2 of these Entenmann's candles. This one is the apple crumble, and the other one is lemon pound cake. They're so good. Smell delicious. These, because I keep these in my purse when my hands get nasty. I was so shocked to find these. The Candle Cafes. I got, what is this one? Cafe Mocha and French Vanilla Coffee. Oh, I think I have some more of these sitting at my other house. I live with my mom. I'm staying with my mom right now while my house is being fixed. So that's what I mean when I say other house. I got one of these to keep my wrapping paper in, so that way it's not in a bag going everywhere. And that is it. That's it. It's over. 32 minutes, but it's over. Yay. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a great night. And if anybody has tried this, let me know. I don't know if I'm going to use it on chicken or what. But if anybody's tried it and they liked it, let me know. If you didn't like it, let me know. Made with real fruit juice. So, I mean, hey, I'll never know until I try it. So, until I go back, I will see you guys later.